Hello dear students, welcome once again to our channel Maths in Minutes with Priya. Today we are going to deal with clip number 100, part 3 of quadratic equations. In first two parts we have learned some basics as well as few shortcut tricks, some comparison questions, and today we are going to solve this type of questions where the middle term has a square root sign. I'm also going to show you how to find roots of quadratic equation using its basic formula. So first we will learn that basic formula and then I'll show you how to solve this type of questions with shortcut method as well as the basic formula method. So let's begin today's session. In your school you have already learned this formula. If the equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the roots are minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. What is this plus or minus? See, there are always two roots of any quadratic equation. Both can be plus, both can be minus. One is plus, one is minus. So there are these three possibilities, but always there are two roots, right? So this plus or minus gives you two roots like this. One root is with plus sign, other root is with minus sign. बाकी सब कुछ सेम रहता है. Only this sign, middle term sign changes and you get two different roots. Now how to find it using this formula? First what we do, we will find value of this term, फिर वो easy जाता है. Square root of b square minus 4ac. Let's find this out. Now this is the equation 2x square plus 7x plus 6 equal to 0. Compare it with basic equation. So what are the values of a, b and c here? A is 2, b is 7 and c is 6. 2, 7, 6. So I'll substitute these values in this equation. Square root of b square minus 4ac. b is 7, so 7 square minus 4 into a, that is 2, and c, that is 6. So in b square minus 4ac, I have substituted the values of b, a and c. So when I solve it, I get square root of 49 minus 48, that is 1. Square root of 1. Now remember, in this formula, your square root will always be plus. Now square root of any number, अगर plus का in other terms, अगर तुमको बाकी कभी पूछा जाए what is square root of 1, you may say it is plus or minus 1. What is square root of 16? It is plus or minus 4. What is square root of 81? It is plus or minus 9. That way we always say. But whenever we deal with quadratic equations or comparison, the square root, the value of square root is always taken to be positive. So square root of 1 is 1. So I'll substitute this now here. What is minus b? b is 7. So minus 7 plus 1 upon 4 minus 7 minus 1 upon 4. ये 4 क्यों है? Because it is 2a. a का वैल्यू 2 है ना, 2 है तो 2a हो गया 4. So I am substituting value of b square minus 4ac in this formula and value of b as well as a again. So everything I have substituted and I got the answer minus 3 upon 2 and minus 2. These are two roots. तो हमारा अगर शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूला भी है जो हमने लास्ट टू पार्ट्स में डिस्कस किया, इफ़ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अप्लाई इट स्ट्रेट अवे यू कैन अप्लाई दिस रूट फार्मूला. ज़्यादा सोचने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं और सोचने में टाइम वेस्ट मत करो. जस्ट यूज़ दिस एंड फाइंड आउट द रूट्स एंड यू विल गेट द रेडी आंसर. गॉट इट? What we did, this is the formula. So first we found out value of square root of b square minus 4ac and then we substituted everything a, b, c in the formula and that's how we get the answer. It's as simple as that. Now let's see applying it to little higher level of difficulty equations. So let's solve this equation. Y square minus 5 root 3 minus 72 equal to 0. So what idea we are going to do here? We want to get rid of this root 3 from middle term. So we will multiply both sides by root 3. फिर क्या हो जाएगा? When I multiply left side, I'll get root 3y square minus, same sign. Now 5 root 3 into root 3. So root 3 will be 3. Their product will be 3 and 3 5s are 15. So this will be minus 15. And last term will be 72 root 3. And right hand side will be 0 again. So if you observe now, from middle term the root sign is gone. But these two equations are equivalent since we have multiplied both left hand side and right hand side with the same number. So whatever roots you get here, apply to this equation also. Now how to solve this? If you have watched part 1 and part 2, you will understand this shortcut immediately. What I am going to tell now, you will understand it immediately. But for that, please watch part 1 and part 2. It will be very easy for you to get the roots. For finding roots, first we have to take product of A and C, first term and last term. So this is root 3 into 72 root 3 और ये minus sign है. So root 3 into root 3 is 3, 72 as it is. I am going to split 72 as 24 into 3. And this 3 is as it is. Now middle term is minus 15. So what is the condition? Product, we have to find such two numbers whose product is this, sum is this. Now since I have split it, I'll immediately get 3 3s are 9. So minus 24 and 9. These are the two numbers whose sum is minus 15 and product is this. See, once you know your tables, what is 72? 72 is 8 9s are fine, but 8 9s are is not useful here. What is useful here? 6 4s is also 24, but still not useful. Here useful is 72 is 24 into 3. So immediately strike होना चाहिए. 72 is 24 3s. For that you must know your tables. यहाँ calculator का कोई काम नहीं है. So the numbers are minus 24 and 9. Minus 24 and 9. Their product is required number and sum is minus 15. So minus 24 and 9. Basically 24 and 9. These are the two numbers which we are going to use. Now since last term is minus, this is the shortcut trick that we have been using in part 1 and 2. Last term is minus, so product will be one number plus and one number minus. But middle term is minus, so big number will be plus and small number will be minus. So in the answer, the roots, it will be plus 24 and minus 9. 24 and 9 means big is 24 and 9 is small. So plus 24 and minus 9, and you will divide it by coefficient of y square, that is root 3. So your answer is 24 upon root 3 and minus 9 upon root 3. You have to reduce it to these numbers. Now how to reduce? I hope many of you know this, but still I am showing. 24 upon root 3. I want to get rid of this root 3. ये root 3 नहीं चाहिए denominator में. So what I'll do, I'll split 24 as 3 into 8 and 3 as root 3 into root 3. So ये बन गया root 3 into 8. Denominator में root 3 gets cancelled. So it is 8 root 3. Now minus 3 root, this is minus 9 upon root 3. 9 I'll split as 3 into 3. 3 I'll split as root 3 into root 3. तो एक root 3 चला गया and it is minus 3 root 3. Now these steps you must carry orally. इतना सारा लिखोगे तो competitive exam में time ही नहीं बचेगा. So whenever possible, try to do things orally. But if you are in school, please show each and every steps, because in school steps carry mark. Even तुम्हारा answer wrong हो गया, फिर भी you will get marks for steps. But in competitive exams, it's exactly opposite. Nobody will see the steps, but your answer should be right. That is the condition. So जितना possible है उतना oral करो, and then you will get these roots. So what we did here? First step, get rid of this root sign from middle. So multiply both sides by same number. यहाँ root 3 है तो root 3 से ही multiply करो. You will get this new equation and solve it within few seconds. using the shortcut trick that we have learnt in part 1 and part 2 जो अभी हमने डिस्कस किया. इफ लास्ट साइन इज माइनस, इफ मिडिल साइन इज माइनस, तो क्या क्या होता है. ऑल द समराइज नोट्स ऑल्सो आई हैव गिवन टू यू, सो यूज इट एंड यू विल गेट द आंसर्स विद इन फ्यू सेकेंड्स. ये देखते देखते अभी तुम सीख रहे हो, मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ, सो इट इज़ टेकिंग सम टाइम, बट अदरवाइज इट्स वेरी इजी टू सॉल्व. बट अगर तुमको ये नहीं समझ में आता है, सो व्हाट इज़ द अदर ऑप्शन यू कैन टेक, that is using the formula method that we learned just now. Let's see how to apply that formula to this type of equations. Now we have learned this formula for roots. How to apply it? Given equation is y square minus 5 root 3 minus 72 equal to 0. I'm going to compare it with ax square plus bx plus c. So what will be a here? A will be 1. B will be, oh this is y here, I'm sorry, 5 root 3 y, middle term is 5 root 3 y. So B will be minus 5 root 3 and C will be minus 72. This equation that we solved just now, same equation I'm taking. So here A is 1, B is minus 5 root 3 and C is minus 72. So I'm going to substitute these values in the equation or in the formula of root. First we will find square root of b square minus 4ac. B is minus 5 root 3 bracket square minus 4 into a into c. So I have substituted everything. Now you should be fast in this type of calculations. धीरे धीरे करते मत बैठना. So when I solve, I get the answer 11 root 3. In the square root sign, when I see 363, so it should be again strike to me immediately that this is 121 into 3. 363 उसका हाफ करोगे तो क्या, सॉरी 1/3 करोगे तो 121 ऐसे होता है, राइट. एंड स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 121 इज 11, सो 11 बाहर निकल गया, so it is 11 root 3. Now this type of calculations you must do very fast. So value of this term I already have 11 root 3. Now I will substitute this in this formula. So minus b, minus in the bracket value of b plus or minus this 11 root 3 upon 2a, that is 2. So when I open the bracket, this becomes 5 root 3. So one root is 5 root 3 plus 11 root 3 upon 2. Other root is 5 root 3 minus 11 root 3 upon 2, and when I solve I get, see now this is 16 root 3 upon 2, so it becomes 8 root 3, 2 चला जाता है. 5 minus 11 is minus 6 root 3, तो again 2 एक चला गया and becomes minus 3 root 3. So same we had earlier, same answers, 8 root 3 and minus 3 root 3. Here also 8 root 3 and minus 3 root 3. So answers are going to be same only. They won't differ. But this is the shortcut method and this is the formula method. Whatever method you want to use, whatever method you are comfortable in, use it. But just get the answer right in minimum time. So it's you who is going to decide which method is useful. किसी बच्चे को ये अच्छा लगेगा, किसी बच्चे को ये अच्छा लगेगा. कंपैरिजन मत करो, तुमको जो अच्छा लगता है वो तुम यूज़ करो. ठीक है. लेट्स प्रैक्टिस वन मोर इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस टाइप. एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 6 root 3x plus 24 is equal to 0. So what is the first step? Yes, right. We'll multiply both sides by root 3. Same way we just now solved, same way. So you will get this as your final equation. So product should be root 3 into 24 root 3, that is 72, and sum should be 18. Which are those two numbers? 12 6 is 72, so 12 and 6 sum is 18, product is 72. Now what is our shortcut? Last sign is plus, so both roots are going to be same sign. But middle term is also plus, so both roots are going to be minus. So minus 12, minus 6, and take coordinate of x square in the denominator. So root 3, and when you solve, you get minus 4 root 3 and minus 2 root 3 as your answers. Now, please remember, when you practice, these are only how many steps? See, this is first step, this is second step, and this is third steps. Only 3 steps are required, and in 3 seconds you should be able to do those steps. इतना सारा लिखने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं, but in 3 steps you should be able to get the answer. ये वीडियोस फिर से देखो, लास्ट पार्ट 1, पार्ट 2, पार्ट 3, क्या आइडिया इस्तेमाल किया है, क्या शॉर्टकट इस्तेमाल किया है. इनिशियली यू मे फाइंड कि बाप रे इसको कैसे करूँ, क्या करूँ, बट वंस यू प्रैक्टिस एवरीथिंग बिकम्स अ केक वॉक. जस्ट प्रैक्टिस करते रहो, देखते रहो, you will get the answer just in 3 seconds. Now again, how to solve it using formula? Let's see that. This is the equation x square plus 6 root 3x plus 24 equal to 0. We will compare it with standard equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So a is 1, b is 6 root 3 and c is 24. Let's substitute everything in the formula. First we will find this value, b square minus 4ac. In place of b, now we will substitute 6 root 3. So in the square root sign, 6 root 3 minus 4 into a into c. When I solve, I get the answer 2 root 3. So value of square root of b square minus 4ac is 2 root 3. Now I will substitute 2 root 3 into these squares. So minus 6 root 3 plus 2 root 3 upon 2 minus 6 root 3 minus 2 root 3 upon 2, and your answer now will be minus 2 root 3 and minus 4 root 3. Same. So either solve with shortcut or solve using formula method, both are fine. So what we learned today? We learned the formula, how to use that formula to solve basic level of equations. Also, we learned shortcuts for solving square root type of equation. When the middle term is square root, then how to solve using formula method as well as shortcut method. So watch these 3 parts, part 1, part 2 and part 3 for solving all types of quadratic equations. In part 4, I am going to cover all comparison questions. For that, it will be very useful if you watch part 1, 2, 3 before you watch part 4. क्योंकि वो सारा हमको apply करना है part 4 में. And also if you have watched earlier clip number 23 and 24, that also we are going to use. Those tricks also we are going to use in part 4. So please watch clip number 23 and 24. They are tricks of square roots and cube roots of perfect square and perfect cube. वो बहुत अच्छा tricks है. In 5 seconds you can find out. So that we are going to need for the next part. So please keep watching this channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel Maths in Minutes with Priya, please do so. It's absolutely free. So see you in the next part. Till then, stay happy, stay blessed. Bye for today.